every year the students at a school are given a musical aptitude test that rates them from 0, no musical aptitude, to 5, high musical aptitude. This year's results were, so here are our different aptitude scores, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this is the number of students who had that aptitude. So, the mean aptitude score. Well, it looks like there were no students who had an aptitude of 0. There were 6 students who had an aptitude of 1. So the aptitude score is 1. We'd have to add that together 6 times because there's 6 students. That's what the frequency means. Another way of looking at it is I could take the value 1 times the frequency that it occurs. So then aptitude of 2, there's twice that occurred. Aptitude of 3, there's 3 times that happened. 4 only happened once. 5 happened 3 times. Now I could add all of these together, and then I have to decide how many I am going to divide by. Well, it needs to be the number of students. The number of students is the sum of the frequencies. So 0 plus 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11, 12. There's 15 students in this set. So this calculation right here would give me the mean aptitude score. I have to take into account the frequencies. So to do that, let's see what we get. Now if I take, let's see, 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. I'm just going to try and speed it up a bit. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 4, plus 15, and I think that's my last one. All right, now I divide that by 15. So 2.53, I'll take it to 2 decimal places. So 2.53 is our mean aptitude score. Now, there's another way that you could do a mean aptitude score, and that's entirely using the calculator with its ability to work with frequencies. So for instance, if you go in the stat editor, and of course if you have anything in there, go ahead and clear that out, get ready for a new calculation. Your individual data values are the aptitude scores. This set of data are frequencies. All right, so the frequencies we'll put into L2. The data values always go into L1. So I'm going to use 2 separate lists in this calculation. L1 is the values 0 through 6, or 0 through 5, sorry. And the frequencies are 0, 6, 2, 3, 1, and 3. Now, when I go into OneVerStats, I have an option here to provide a frequency list. So list is my data items. Those are the individual aptitude scores. Frequency list are the frequency with which each of those items occur. So I can set that to L2. Now, if you're not seeing this menu, what you would do is hit 2nd and 1, and you'll see an L1 show up. Then press a comma. The comma is right above the 7. And then after that, press 2nd and 2, and that'll bring up an L2. So to do the frequency list with OneVerStats without this menu, hit L1, comma, L2. But then press enter, and it will run. And notice that you get the mean of 2.533. The same as what we had going through this process. This is exactly what the calculator is doing when you provide 2 lists of items. It does weighted statistics instead of non-weighted statistics. So, median. The median, a weighted median, is a bit more difficult because you have to, your data is technically sorted, but you do need to write that data out so you can figure out which one's in the middle, or you can do some addition to how many are on the outside, and you can kind of figure out which one's in the middle that way. But the calculator takes care of weighted medians as well. So it knows how to find a median of weighted data, and 2 is the answer. So unless your teacher feels otherwise, I would recommend using the calculator in these types of operations. They're much faster to get you the correct answers.